This is the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.
Calling Farmers, a 5-minute look at activities and developments in the agricultural sector.
If you're a coffee farmer or hope to become one, getting registered is a valuable step that you must take. We'll tell you how in today's program. I'm Kevin Clark. Good morning. The Coffee Industry Board, the CIB, is continuing its drive to register all coffee farmers across the island. Already 85% of lowland or non-Blue Mountain farmers have been registered and will begin receiving their registration cards in January 2010. Director General of the CIB, Christopher Gentles, now tells us about the items that farmers will need in order to get registered.
You need to carry an identification, your TRN number or a driver's license, but particularly a TRN number and any other form of ID. We're also requesting that you carry evidence of your last 3 years of production.
Farmers who would have already been registered under the National Farm Registration Program coordinated by the Rural Agricultural Development Authority, RADA, will also need to register with the CIB.
If you've registered with RADA, we'd like you to go to the registration center and just give you relevant coffee information. There's a few questions relevant to coffee, so the process will be much simpler. You can use your RADA ID card, but you'll get a CIB number assigned to you. And a new card will be printed with your CIB number.
If you're a coffee farmer who has previously been registered with the CIB, you're also being encouraged to get your information updated.
We'd like you to bring the old card that you had or the registration information that you had from 2004, because you'll probably, when you go there, you'll probably find your name, and what we'll do is update your information and put in the information that's required for RADA, because we don't want to have two replicated pieces of work or information. So the Coffee Industry Board database will be available for RADA and vice versa.
Mr. Gentles says the CIB number displayed on the registration card will be very important for farmers who want to legally trade coffee.
Your coffee dealer, the person you sell coffee to, when they are reporting your production at the end of the month, they must submit your name and your number and the number of boxes that you submitted. That number will tell the board what area you're in and identify your unique farm. And the Coffee Industry Board Advisory Services officers will be coming around to do a verification exercise over the course of the rest of the year, maybe perhaps 2 years.
Registration of Blue Mountain coffee farmers is now underway for those in the parish of St. Andrew, and a number of registration sessions are currently being held in the parish.
Right now, we're facilitating registration at the Wallingford Super Depot at Mount James, the Mount Friendship New Testament Church, the Mount Carmel Deliverance Center in Brandon Hill. And later on in the early part of January, we hope to be moving to Eastern St. Andrew, Mavis Bank, Woodford, Irish Town areas to tidy up that registration in St. Andrew.
That was Director General of the Coffee Industry Board, Christopher Gentles.
Fish is bright people food, you know. So keep the water clean. And guess what? Keep it cool. And remember, follow the rules. Don't trouble the fish them in the fish sanctuary. And when lobster season close, leave the lobster, make them grow. A message from the Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries and the Fisheries Division.
And that brings us to the end of our program. If you have got questions or comments, send them to us here at the JIS at 58A Halfway Tree Road, Kingston 10, or send your emails to radio@jis.gov.jm. And you can keep up with us by becoming a fan on Facebook. On behalf of studio engineer Douglas Harper, I am Kevin Clark. Have a good day.
This has been a production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.